सर अभी हमने
Yeah.
last time we have used some formula, na? So that's that
Which
type
one?
of.
Which one? Let me show you.
Sir, we have.
Temperature key.
Yes,
This
sir.
one?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. सर टेम्परेचर की जो सब यहाँ पे साउथ वेस्ट 12 आ गई है सर, जो की डेटा
जी हाँ जी हाँ जी।
सर ये किस बेस पे आया है सर, क्योंकि आप इसको कैसे आइडेंटिफाई कर रहा है कि इस वाली रो में यही आना चाहिए, साउथ वेस्ट 12 एंड साउथ वेस्ट 9 लाइक दैट।
ओके मैं बता रहा हूँ, देखो ऐसे डिफाइन कर रहा है, देखना यहाँ पे देखो, सेल्स टेरिटरी की है नंबर 4, ये इससे भी
यस
लुक
यस यस।
है। देखो हमने क्या चूज किया था,
ओके ओके ओके।
सेल्स टेरिटरी की अंडर द सेल्स रीजन। तो अगर आप देखोगे, देखना यहाँ पे मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ, सेल्स टेरिटरी की में जाओ, ठीक है, एंड देखो फोर्थ इज द रीजन ऑफ साउथ वेस्ट, ओके, 5 is a southeast, 6 is Canada, 7 is France, 8 is Germany, 9 is Australia. So how to do? This is the reason. Okay. So now you are okay with this?
Good.
Yes yes yes, done sir.
Pulling the chair is not.
Sorry. Vinay, you have any doubt?
No, no, sir.
Okay. Now we move to further. Further is for like we have to use the sales territory. Okay. Like this table. Under the sales territory key, see, if we need a total number of transaction, okay, see Vinay, your question answer is here, okay, you have asked me now that how much total number of sales per person. So right now I will tell you the how much total number of sales for a reason wise, okay, then you make the changes for this, the formula is same, okay. See, under the sales table, okay, under the sales table, suppose when you move to the internet sales, okay, when we move to the internet sales, the total number of sales is DC 60,398 crores, means the total number of transaction is 60,398. Okay, then how to calculate this? How to calculate this? See, I will tell you, add a new column. Here also we want a VLOOKUP. Here also we want a VLOOKUP from internet sales table. Okay, because total number of transaction is only on the internet sales. But how do we found? Means we have written here that total number of transaction. Okay, so you have to write it here that total number of transaction means a count row. Count rows, and we have to connect to the internet sales. That just formula is related table, because we have to connect it to the table and see related table under the table. Which one? Internet sales. Connected to internet sales and put it bracket down and enter. See, the total number of sales is here. Northwest region sales is 8993, Northeast region sales is 27, and Central sales is 20, Southwest sales is 12,265, Southeast is 39, and when you add this total, okay, the total value is 60,398 only. When you add this one, this whole thing, okay, and divide it into the region wise, okay, the same as Vinay, as per customer. Suppose if you need a count rows as a customer wise, then you connect it with the customer table only.
Okay, okay, sir.
Just formula is same, count rows. Okay, so now suppose for this you have to write, we have to correct it here of total number of transactions. Suppose this value is given to us, the total number of transactions, and instead of total number of transactions, we have a one more condition, one more logical condition here to use a condition instead of if we have used to switch into the Power BI. Switch is also same as if condition. Okay, so how to add a switch? Let me tell you. You have to put a new column here. Where is total column? want a reason volume. Reason volume means a reason wise volume we need. Here is a volume of count is 8, 9, 9, 3, 27, 20, and 12, 265, 39, 7, 6, 2, 0, 5, 5, 5, 8. We want a condition over there. What is the condition? See, condition is you have to write the formula of switch, and switch is the same as the if condition, and you have to put it true. That what is the true condition, and put the shift enter. Shift enter is for used to next line. Okay, so shift plus enter is used for a next line. Okay, now we have to put the shift enter. See, from the this value you can write the condition there, just as a if condition you have to write a condition there. So condition is what? Under the sales territory table, the total number of transactions, so we can write it here. See, there is a one thing is missing, then your complete formula is defining error. Okay, so you can put it here is sales territory under a sales number of transaction. If the sales number of transaction is greater than or equal to, suppose we need 10,000. Okay, then no 10,000, no, we have to maintain some logical value is 7,000. Okay, then we have to maintain our value is high volume, and shift enter, and the same thing we have to write it here. Sales territory number of transaction greater than or equal to suppose 3,000. Okay, then the value is contained is medium volume. See, when I put it enter, it will give me the false result because that false condition is remaining. Okay, so when I go to back, put it the shift enter, because sometimes I will make habit to only enter.
Time burdada.
Sorry. So under the number of transaction, if the condition is 1, okay, greater than or equal to 1, then the volume is low volume. And shift enter, and the false value is NA. NA means a blank value. And when you put it here, enter, see the condition is there, is dependence. See, if the value is more than 7,000, the high volume. See the high volume, high volume, high volume, high. And NA is for the blank value. Means the blank is there, then the value is NA. See, so what, could you please tell me what is the difference between if condition and switch condition? Switch is easy or if is easy? Tell me. Because both are used for the same purpose. If also used for same purpose, switch is also used for same purpose. As per me, switch is more better as if, because if condition we have to put the if and then condition and then value, but here we don't put the if again and again. We can directly make a condition and put the scenario condition and put it the right value which we need, like true value which we need, and the false value we have to write out below, and then the value is done. So, but I have a one question in this example. If you see, compare this formula and the result and tell me if you have any question. Otherwise, I will ask you. I will give you just 2 minutes. Think and search and ask. Because Power BI is an intelligence tool. You have to remember or you have to modify your thinking every time or every minute. Otherwise, you are not able to done with this Power BI, because Power BI is very not a easy thing. It is a very complicated thing when you don't able to searching. If you searching or if you do If you do practice or if you torture your data, then you are able to do anything. But if you are not torture your data or not searching properly, then you think that Power BI is a very tough thing. So I will give you 2 minutes. See this formula and see the reason, this one, and tell me the formula is written correct or not, or any doubt, because I will ask you before that. I am on mute for just 1 minute. Hello. Hi. Yes,
Yes,
tell
sir.
any doubt? Any doubt or not? Okay, let me ask you. See, there is a one thing. Under the sales territory, the total number of transaction is more than 7,000, then the value is high. If it is more than 3,000, then the value is medium. So tell me, more than 3,000, the value is medium, but more than 7,000 is also with a more also in the condition of 3,000, then why it will not give us the medium value? Are you understand my point or not?
Yes, yes, yes. Understanding, sir. What is
Tell
sir?
me why this one value
So,
is not given as a medium? Because when you put it on the Excel, you have to maintain here is less than or greater than, less than or equal to. Okay, but I choose the same thing again and again. Why? Because in Excel there is a condition change every time, but in Power BI the condition is not changed, because Power BI disable the first condition after the result. Means Power BI is doing the contents with the row contents. Means the first value they search if the 7,000, the value is high. Second value they search if the value is 3,000, then they sorry. First condition is used for again first all the rows. Then the if the first condition uses all the values, then they can disable the these row. Means high value rows is disabled, then they can use only just these row and 3,000, and then they can use the one and this. That is the reason to more than 7,000 is choose only the high volume, and before the 7,000, because we are not putting here any less than 6,000. Okay, less than 7,000 we are not putting here anything, but the value is automatically taken as a medium less than 7,000. If the value is 7,000 or 7,000 more than, then it will automatically do the high value, because Power BI condition is as a useful for the row contest. And the same thing as a customer, like I will tell you in the customer table
sir,
also.
I have one doubt, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Just show me the formula once.
Yeah, let me.
If I given sales territory greater than equal to 3,000 first formula, sir.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
uh,
it, right,
first one
right.
given greater than equal to 3,000.
Yeah,
What will it be source?
yeah, I will tell you. Suppose if you
I
are
want
not
exchange
doing,
data 3,000.
suppose, yes, suppose, see, this is the value I will show. See, this one is green. Now we put it enter. See, every value is more than 3,000. It gives the medium value. Now understand or not?
Sir, that is not asking, sir. If you
Okay.
this the first step is greater than or equal to 7,000 equivalent.
Yeah.
Then you are greater than or equal to 3,000. This is the second step.
Yeah. Second.
I want first step is greater than or equal to 3,000.
Okay. Okay.
Second
Yeah.
step is greater than or equal to 7,000.
Then
What
second
they
step.
taken?
Then second step is not done, because second step is not executed in this situation, because you have to put it
Okay, that's why.
either ascending order or either descending order.
Okay.
Because if you put it the
Okay,
roundup value or between the middle to between to each other, then the value is not executed properly and you have to making the error on it. Okay, so you have to maintain your
Okay.
formula either descending or either ascending, like same as
Okay,
in
sir.
customer table. I will tell you where we using the if value under the customer
The
table.
customer age bucket.
Yeah, under the customer age bucket. See, under the eighth bucket, we have used the same value. See, 55, 45, 35. If you use the 35
Yes.
and above, then the formula is not executed properly. It will give us something, sometimes error. Okay. So that is the reason either use ascending or either use descending. And the both
Okay,
thing
sir.
is same. Either you use the if or either you use the switch as per your condition. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir. Done.
now you understand. So these are the steps done by us for calculated column. Now we move to the calculated measure. Okay. Before moving the measure, I will tell you one more thing. One more thing is what? See, just a simple thing. See, under the customer table, we have these kind of column. Okay. Because before creating the measure, you have done, because there is a many column under the customer table. See, uh, let me do one thing. Collapse. Now, under the customer table, see, there is a total number of how many column? Many column. Okay. So you need, because when you're creating a measure for this, you have not identified that which one is measure or which one is column. Okay. Then you can do one more thing. You can directly move into the modeling tab and click over there and put it control, click over there, all things. Oh, sorry. And down. Select all the table. Okay. And select all the table and go to display form and write it here. Column table. Okay. When you go done the enter, your all this column divided into this column table. Okay. When you creating a measure, your measure is defining a different way. Okay. So that is the reason to merge all the column into the column table folder. Okay. It is understandable or not?
Yes, I got it, sir.
The date table, suppose if you have multiple columns, because see, right now when you're working in a company, you have a large number of data, and how much is a column or how much is a measure, you cannot understand properly. Then you do the control, select, because it's a very good method to use the column hiding, and put it the here is column table and put it enter. See, under the date column is done, and under the internet I have already done with this. Under the temperature key, see, temperature key we have done after. Then do one thing, this Enter the and put it the value of internet sale is a column. And now suppose we have to move on the onto the measure. Okay, so measure when you create, you can only create a measure with the report view. Report view means is the report view directly, because under the column table you are confusing to which is a column or which is a measure. Okay, so that is the reason to use the measure with the point view, the report view. So how to use a measure? See, just a simple measure I will tell you. For that, today we are discussing two or three formula, five measure for, and after that we are discussing some of the charts or table. So now first measure is for us is like under the internet sales, we have to create a new measure. And we want a sum of total sales. Simply, simple of the formula is sum of total sales means total sales. Okay, and put it the route formula is sum under the which table is internet sales table. So you can put it the internet sales under the amount, because sales amount, this one, sales amount, and bracket close and enter. Internet sum is the created and under the total sales, and when you see there is a total sales, see that is the reason to switch over all the column into just one column header, and all the measure when you created is here directly total sales. And when you created all the measure, you can put it one more column is a measure name. Okay, sales measure. So you can put it the internet sales measure. So you can put it the two header, one is column and one is measure. That is the easy understandable method or field, because you don't need to make any changes again and again. That is the main reason. So now the sales is done. Now we have done with the second one is for total cost. Next one we are using with total cost is equal to sum of total cost under the internet sales table. Total cost. Here is the cost. Product key, reason, product standard. This one, product standard cost, and put it enter. This one is a cost value. See, temperature key, total cost, and total sale we have done. Now the second thing is we have to create a total number of transactions. So could you please tell me the total number of transaction formula is what is we use for total number of transactions? In the sales territory, we have already used count row, count rows. Okay, under the which table? Internet table. Enter and put it. See, the total number of transaction is a total number of transaction. Count row is the internet sale total transaction. Okay. Now we use next formula is next measure is for total profit. So how do we use the total profit? Total profit is used for same thing. What is total sales minus total cost? And total sales is a measure. See, why are we creating a measure? Because measure is for reuse purpose. That is the reason to creating a measure. Because see, the total sales is reused for the purpose of creating a total profit. So total sales minus total cost. There is a profit. So tell me the last one. Last one is for profit margin. How to calculate the profit margin? Last profit margin I am to tell you for the maybe most times. Profit margin. See, under the
Right.
if we use the math functions, profit margin is used like profit divided by sales. This is the profit margin. Means it's a divide function. And what is the numerator? You can put it shift enter. What is the numerator? Numerator is what? Profit. And profit is what? Total profit. Comma. Enter. What is the denominator? Is total sales. And bracket and enter. See, profit margin is already ready. So we have all 5 measures. Now we have to make one table. On the basis of 5 measures, we have to maintain one table. Total transaction, total sales, total cost, total cost, total profit, or profit margin. Okay, and move the sizes here. And under the profit margin, we use a percentage. Under the cost, we use this kind of functioning. English United States, total profit, we have to use the same. English United States, total sales, we have to use this thing. Now see, our table is ready. The total number of transaction is 60,398, means the total sales transaction in a fact table. 60,398 total sales amount is $2 is a 2,093 lakhs. Total cost, total profit, and profit margin. Now, what is the impact of creating a measure? What is the impact of creating a this kind of measure like explicit measure? See, all these things are explicit. See, when you click over there, when you click it there, see, it is an explicit measure. Under the sales also, put it here, border and shadow. And total sales is also explicit, total cost is also explicit, total profit is also, and profit margin is also. Okay, so what is the impact of this table when you move the suppose for sales territory? We have to sales territory country. We go see, there is a condition of Australia total sales is 13,345. Total sales is this and divide total sales is this but divided into as per country. Total cost, total profit, and profit margin. The whole thing is divided together. That is the main things to use of this kind of chart or this kind of measure for creating a purpose. This is the main reason. Okay, now we move to the suppose copy and paste and put it up. Okay, so suppose if we need not as a country wise sales, if we need as a product wise sales. Okay, so here is a we need a customer product. Let me go to the data table, because under the table tab we have to search what we need actually. Customer name. We need a bucket wise sales. Okay, so here we need a bucket wise sales, and bucket is this. You can put it there is a age. See, bucket wise sales is there. Age 35 to 44 is total number of transaction is 655, 455.8, 55 plus and 45.54 plus, and total number of transaction and sales is there. This is the main reason. And now I will tell you the slicer, how to make a slicer for a country wise. Go to the slicer, this one is a slicer, and suppose if you have a region like country, you put it here, country, and see total number of countries 1 2 3 4 5 6, and if you need total number of country as per the new horizontal way, then you use, instead of vertical, you use a horizontal, and see this kind of data is ready. Okay, so this kind of report is preparing in the most of the countries. When you select the Germany, your Germany data is there only. Germany total number of transaction is 565, and total number of transaction is 5225. Total number of sales, cost, profit, and profit margin. Okay, so now you understand why we create a custard column as well as the relationship.
Hello?
Any doubt related to anything? Vinay and Surendra?
No, sir.
Okay, so now we are going to close this meeting and move further to the next session, like tomorrow. Tomorrow we are discussing some of the more. Yes.
Sir, without relationship, we can not create this type of data like slicer and.
Right.
Anna?
Relationship. Yeah, relationship. I will tell you already. So that is the reason I am
It's
not.
the main thing.
Yeah, I will send you this file. Okay, because relationship is just a normal thing. You have to connect it all the dim table with the fact table. Simply.
Okay.
Just remember one thing. You have to connect it all the dim table with the one fact table. If there is a only in one, or if there is a only in three fact table, then you connected all the 5 or 6 table with the one fact table, all the 6 table with another fact table, all the 6 table with another fact table as per the unique value. Like I tell you in the temperature, the key is a unique value, and how to suppose if the fact table, in the fact table, if there is a not and not unique value, then how to find a unique value with the related function. Related is used for VLOOKUP. Okay, so listen, I will tell you, I'm going to send you 2 files. One is blank and one is this file in which I am working. Okay, so please make practice on the blank file as well as, and if you have any doubt, then put out. Suppose my first step is like I have created a 3 table. So we can start with customer, then you can choose the customer table and go to this. See, this is the full name. We can start, we have added 3 columns. Okay, so these are the column example. You can open the notepad and write the full formula there, and as per your condition, you can write it over there and put it together directly in your file and go to the age bucket. Okay, copy the formula same and paste it over one of the notepad and save with you. Okay, everything you need to save with you, because when you need this kind of formula, you don't remember. Okay, so you need to copy this formula and put it together. But yes, you have to understand. But if you make this kind of practice, then also then is the reason to make your advanced DAX creation. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to maybe close this training with the last session, or maybe the next weekend is the last session. Okay, I will try. Maybe the last session is tomorrow. If any doubt is, anything is concerned, then we will make out to the next session tomorrow or next weekend. Okay.
Okay, sir. Done.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so we are going to close, and thank you for joining. I will send you to all these PowerPoint file in your. Could you please send me your email ID both? I will send it to both into the email ID. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir.
1 minute, I will send on chat.
Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me in WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, send it to me in WhatsApp. Then I will connect you. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.